Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Is that better? Do I sound closer to you? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Are you familiar faces and unfamiliar ones? I don't give a damn what your face looks like. I'm glad it's here. I don't care what condition your face is in. Just bring it here. Make sure your face is right here. Crystal Hansen from Iowa. A little chilly in those parts for me. Old Sweet Dick Malone in Boston, way up there in the corner, tucked away. Glad you guys are here. Different glass today. I was eating a little lunch before I started this here. So don't judge me. Brian King B. Falcon, thanks for being here. And I think we got a super chat cherry popper. Let's see. Here it is. Bam. C4 Duke, I thank you. He says, shout out to my queen, Miss Pepsi Girl. Shout out to the queen, Miss Pepsi Girl. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for being up in this bitch. Paul is an NY shitty. Why would you say New York City is shitty, Paul? Give me one good reason you would call New York City shitty. And you can't say the mayor. That was too easy. When Dwayne Mosley says, in Wisconsin and one day closer to spring. You don't like all that snow, man? You don't like snow up to your nuts for most of the year? Joe Mello. Oh, hold on. It's not Joe Mello. This is. Thanks, man. He says, hey, Jericho, just dropping a line and say what's up to you in the chat, fam. What's going on, man? I hope I see you over at Double Impact tonight, where we're going to be talking about Man on Fire 2004, Denzel Washington, Christopher Walken, little Dakota Fanning playing Peter. Oh, man. I'm watching it. I mean, and to be honest, do I need to watch this movie? No. I've seen it a bunch of times. But out of respect for our show, I'm going to make sure all the scenes are fresh in my mind. Make sure they're top of mind. But I'm at the part where, spoiler alert, if you've never seen this movie, I'll give you a few seconds. You should see it. It's a great movie. And it's a remake. The original was with Scott Glenn, 1987. I want to watch that one. I've never seen that one. Okay, spoiler alert. Here we go. I just left off the scene right after Peter got kidnapped. So Creasy is still laid out on the ground, and the bad guys are just taking Peter. That's why I stopped the movie, and I'll finish up after this. J.J. Finnegan, great film, horrible profile pic. But I'm still glad you're here. Owen Robinson, Raider Nation, hey, Raider Nation, fucker, fuck the Niners, eh? Fuck you, Niners, eh? You fucking Raider fans are ridiculous. Hey, kick back, fool. It's fucking Raider Nation, eh? I'm still glad you're here, even though you can't pick teams properly. You're here, and I appreciate it. Thank you. That's right, Captain Type Pinkman. Fucker. Boy, it's going to be a sad day when the Niners spank that ass this weekend, isn't it, JJ? Isn't it? Isn't it? Max Bang. What up? Thank you. Says sick and tired of being sickeningly. There we go. Lied to. Well, hold on tight, man. They're not done. They are not done. They are getting nice and comfortable. They're about to kick in phase 2 of their plan. Phase 2. Wolf Fang, says, go Bengals. Yeah, man, I say go Bengals because, number one, I hate the Chiefs. And number two, it's going to be Niners, Bengals in the Super Bowl. Return to the 80s rivalry. Let's go. I'm ready for it. So, yeah, go Bengals. Go Bengals. Max Banks says, I'm holding. Hold on tight, man. I'm telling you, they're not done. They are not done. And we're going to talk about some of their bullshit. Not even on the national level, just on the state level. Carolyn 714, what up, dude? Faster slasher. Phase 2, communist regime. That's their dream. That's their ultimate wet dream. The wettest of their dreams. James Bateman, didn't the 49ers spank the cow bitches? They did. Thank you for bringing that up, James. And James Bateman, always feel free to bring that up. Ivan Adams, you're correct. You are correct, brother. Thank you, brother. Remember when we go to, we were in the city, downtown UAE. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hello, brother. My friend, brother. Brother. Aaron M., we're going to talk about that. Germany and America getting deep. They're sinking their heels in deeper into this war, this skirmish in Eastern Europe, you know, between evil Putin and awesome Zelensky. Yeah, we're not done. Not only are we going to give them money, send them money, we're sending them 31 tanks. And there's footage I'll show you of the train. There's a train carrying a bunch of tanks in Germany, and Germany's sending their tanks, and America's sending some of their tanks. Are M1A1 Abrams. You know, the greatest tanks on the planet. We're sending them a bunch. Why don't we just join? Why don't we just send a bunch of troops, send a couple, a couple 100,000 troops, maybe 150,000? And why don't we just join the war in Ukraine and start fighting Russia? We are already. We're fighting them monetarily. We have given so far. And hey, don't worry, guys. The amount of money we're giving to Ukraine, it's organic, man. It's living and breathing. It's always going to change. But as of right now, up to this moment, we've given them $175 billion cash. Hey, I don't want no fucking check. I want cash. So that's what we gave them, $175 billion, billion dollars in cash. That's not good enough. None the miser sends Stacey Abrams instead. You know why they won't do that, none the miser? Because that would end the war. You see Stacey Abrams stepping off of a fucking train car. You drop your guns in the mud. That's the Russians running in the other direction. My work is done here. Take me back to Georgia. They're gone. They won't do that because that'll end the war. They don't want to end the war because if you end the war, where are you going to launder your money? Huh? Daryl Alexander, sounds like reparations to me. I don't know. I don't think it's reparations because it's not going to the Ukrainian people. That money's not going to trickle down to the Ukrainian people. That money is going into Zelensky's coffers, and to Zelensky, he skims a little bit off the top, you know, for his services, and then it comes back around nice and clean to the Democrat Party in the form of campaign donations. So they got to keep the party going. They can't send Stacey Abrams over there. She's a showstopper, or a war stopper, I should say. Think about what you think about. I hope to see you over there too tonight. Stacey Abrams is the president of the earth, so they would listen. That's right. And let me give some context to that. I don't say, hey, think about what you think about. I want to see you over there tonight. He's a usual suspect in the comment section of Double Impact, where tonight we will be talking about Man on Fire. What a great movie. And I like, because I saw it in 2004 when it came out at the drive-in. Man, shout out to the drive-in. Let's bring those back. How fun was that, man? We go to the one in Soquel. That's on your way to Santa Cruz. That's a few miles from Santa Cruz. And there was a flea market there during the day. And they clear all the shit out. Then it was a drive-in at night. And I remember the first time I went to the drive-in ever, and I went in like 2003. And I wish I would have. Of course, I'd heard about it, but I'd never been to the drive-in until I was like, my early 20s. I was like, man, I wish I came here earlier. But the very first time we went, they had these bumps. They're like big speed bumps, so you don't drive fast. So if you're facing the screen, the bumps are going at this. So you're driving, getting as close as you want to the screen, and then you park, get comfy for the movie. So we're going, and I had my car at the time, I had daytime running lights. So whenever you turn the car on, the headlights come on. And it's dusk, it's about 6:30 or something. And I come over one of those bumps, and I come down, and my beams, the light shines right into this car, and it was turned around facing us because it was a hatchback. And you could see a guy facing us and two legs up in the air like this. He was just, he was getting it. The light shining on him. He didn't stop. Shout out to him. Respect to him, because my light didn't throw off his stroke. He was getting it. And I'm like fumbling, trying to turn. Oh, shit, my bad, man. I don't want to. I'm trying to fumble and turn the lights off. I'm trying to ruin his game. Get yours. So I'll never forget my first time at the drive-in. But we went and saw it there. But I saw it when I was young, when it first came out, and then seeing it now as a dad, it's a little different, and you can't help it. Everything in your life, you see through the lens of parenthood, in big ways, small ways, whatever. In some way, it's filtered through that lens. And watching that movie now, and the little girl in it, Dakota Fanning, she plays one of the main characters named Peta. She's a little girl who gets kidnapped. So as a dad, it's different. As the kids say, it hits different now. Anders Hagberg, thank you. Says, what do you think about Greg Kelly on Newsmax? I didn't hear about that. What did Greg Kelly say on Newsmax? Greg Kelly. Oh, the actor Greg Kelly. Newsmax. I don't know. Let's see. He says Mike Pence has lost whatever credibility he once had. His denial, quote, denial, is very telling. Watch and listen. So he must be the guy interviewing Pence, because I guess they found documents at his residence or his office or something like that. I don't know. I don't know enough about the story, Anders. I wish I did so I can comment more, but I haven't heard about that in detail. J954, thanks. Sorry, JG. Shots fired. East Coast destroys the West in hip hop. Biggie, Nas, Big L, Cool G Rap, Mobb Deep, AZ, Jay-Z, KRS-One. It's not even close. I would say, J954, don't confuse the dominance of the East Coast with the timing of the East Coast. East Coast rap is where it started. It was first. And they definitely have more popular MCs. Biggie, of course, but he's been dead for 25 years or something like that. Big L, he's gone. Mobb Deep, Prodigy from Mobb Deep, he's gone. So a lot of the guys you just named don't make music anymore. Now, if we want to go off of old shit, that's one thing. Nas, yeah, one of the greatest. Cool G Rap, one of the greatest. Mobb Deep as a group, of course. Jay-Z, I don't know. He's famous, but I wouldn't say he's one of the greatest MCs. KRS-One for sure. We used to go to a club called Club Zoe every Friday night when I worked at the radio station. That was our club night there. And so they have some really good shows come through there. One day they had KRS-One. So I was excited. I was like, man, I finally get to see KRS-One. I told my brother about it. He's jealous because he's older than me, so he's into KRS-One and shit. And so he gives a great show. And he comes off stage, and we're standing to the side of the stage because, when you work for the radio station, you got seats like that. And we're on the side of the stage, and he's coming off. People, KRS, so I didn't want to jock him like that. So I went outside, and when he was leaving, I was like, he kind of like walked toward me. I was like, yo, great show, man. We do like the, the half, handshake, man hug, that kind of thing. And I had some brand new Derek Jeter Jordans on. They were white with blue. And he stepped in to give me like the half hug, and he scuffed my Jordans. I was like, you motherfucker. But West Coast has great MCs too. Like yesterday, I was talking about Raz Kaz, Crooked Eye, Exhibit. We get into exhibits I wouldn't even say, because I haven't heard a lot of Exhibit's new shit, but Exhibit's albums, come on, man, there's some great West Coast MCs. Pac, I guess. He rose to the heights of fame on the West Coast, but he's from New York. His first rap name was MC New York. Yeah, Aaron M. California has a lot of underground West Coast rap, the Alcoholics, shit like that. Dude, the Alcoholics? Come on, man. What's his name? Is it J-Ro? That dude. Come on, man. Another guy named Dirty Bird. Fire. Now, a lot of these guys you haven't heard of, or any of them, but if you put them bar for bar against these East Coast MCs that J954 mentioned, they might have a problem. But Razcast, he's sick. I say he's one of the sickest West Coast MCs. Weapon X, Slick Rick. Slick Rick, was he American? I think he was British. We have to give him the Britain. I guess when he came here, he was East Coast rap. But can you be East Coast rap if you're not from the East Coast? Is what's his name? The fucking Australian country singer? Is he really a country singer when he's from Australia? Crikey. I think Aaron M. and Leaders of the New School, yeah, Busta Rhymes and all those guys, they were tight. But then on the West Coast, you got Jurassic 5, another tight West Coast group. Yeah, Bay Area, E40. Come on. So fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So I believe if you aren't like from the country, if you don't talk like this, you ain't no country singer. Like Shania Twain, she's from Canada. I know your music was on the charts, the country charts, country pop charts, but you ain't no damn. You're from Canada. What the hell? I'm sorry, I can't abide by that. Same, yeah. So that what's that damn the Australia Keith Urban? Thank you. Thank you, Keith Urban. Sorry, man, you ain't no country singer. You're fucking Australian. Crikey! Look at the size of that pig. Oh man, crikey, mate! You're gonna come out here and sing some country tunes to you, mate. Grab your partner, mate, and do-si-do. No, mate, no. Crikey. REG, a DJ Quick? Spice One. See what I'm saying? Once you get into the West Coast, Anders Hagberg, I'll check out Greg Kelly. I'll check him out. He's apparently getting high praise, so I'll check him out. Captain Tight Pinkman, Flavor Flav, is not considered an MC. He's a hype man. Hoser, thank you. Because it was the best part of I mean, I'm gonna assume what those symbols mean. What's the best part of a BJ? 15 minutes of silence. That's from him, not me, ladies. His jokes do not represent. That's good shit. J954, thank you again. I challenge anyone to name a better poet than Biggie. Don't do that. J954, I don't want to ruin the relationship we've built here. You've been in my comment section for a long time. You've been extremely generous with your super chats. And I don't want to ruin what we have. But don't make me name a better MC than Biggie. Because what you're doing is now it's not West Coast, East Coast. Now you're opening it up to all MCs. That's not good for Biggie. Brian King be fucking domino, as in, here we go. Where the fuck he was saying in 1993. I remember that dude, Domino. Harry Chillhanger, thank you. What about Forte? Oh, rapping Forte is on the smooth tip. Never tripping off the suckers, popping off at the lip. Pop the top off the drink and we can roll some dank, bro. Leave the gap at the house. Bring some dominoes. You mean that rapping Forte? But yeah, to go ahead and answer your question, J954, I will choose my favorite MC. My favorite MC of all time is a man named Pharoah Monch, M-O-N-C-H. And he's from New York. I think he's from Queens. And lyrically, he will take a shit on Notorious B.I.G. He would pull his pants, and like one of those shits where you got to run to the bathroom. Move. You know what a fart is? That's a turd honking for the right of way. Where you running, messing with your belt. One of those shits. That's the kind of shit he will take on Biggie. Again, I don't want to ruin the relationship we've built here, and I hope that doesn't affect it. But there are plenty of MCs out there better than Biggie. And he has some good songs. Probably my favorite Biggie song. He's got to go two of them. My favorite two Biggie songs is 10 Crack Commandments and Kick in the Door. Awesome. But to say he's the best MC, I can't do that. Your braid on the top was short like leprechauns. He was good. Brian King B. Falcon, MC8. He was another good one. Straight Up Menace, Gia. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. But DJ Quick took MC8 out, man. Dollars and Cents. Shrapnel, Jericho Green, Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill's cool. I met Be Real. He's scared to fly, so he drives everywhere. So he was late to the interview. Or no, he was late to the show. He was coming to a show that we did. Because he drove. But he's a cool dude. I like Be Real. Yeah, that song on the Friday soundtrack. Of course, Insane in the Membrane. I know that, but it's Friday morning with the winner. Andre Nicotina, Pot Fried. Are you from Santa Cruz? Pot Fried 420. Because there's a venue in Santa Cruz called The Catalyst. And every time you turn around, Andre Nicotina was performing at The Catalyst. It had to be once a month. That fool was there at The Catalyst. But Andre Nicotina's go Selly Sell. And it's going down tonight. Yeah, Selly Sell is cool. Mac Dre, not a big fan of Mac Dre, but I do like his song Get Stupid. Okay, here we go, guys. Lucille Ball came out. Jim Morrison going in the other direction. Hey, I appreciate that. I mean, everybody, we got all kinds of different music fans of different music genres and walks of life in here, man. That's what I like about it. Got people from all over the country, all over the world, from all different walks of life, all different experiences, ages, all that shit. Oh, Wes Sebo. Oh, yeah. Standing in the kitchen, palms itching. Chef cook about a quarter chicken. Hoping that the federales don't raid. But all a hustler want to do is get paid. So, can we talk about the thumbnail? Can we do that? Oh, Derek Molino, Luda. Yeah, man. He came out right. Let's see, he dropped his first album Back for the first time when I was like 20, I think. So yeah, I was right. I was right there. Paul, Beastie Boys. Yeah. Kick it. A song. What's tell me the song the Beastie Boys made on the License to Get Ill album that they couldn't make today. It's one word. What song is it? What's the song that the Beastie Boys could not make today that was on the License to Get Ill album? Really famous song, super famous. Everybody knows it. You got it, Shane. Shane, JP Jr., Adam Smith, Chozo Ghost. That's right. Girls. And all I really want is girls. And it's girls. To clean up my room, to do the laundry. What? You can't speak in such a misogynist tone to women these days. Yeah, they would have a tough time coming out with that song now. Oh, Captain Kronos. Good point. Define a girl. True. Very true. But I think the kind of girls they were referring to are probably not the kind of girls that the mainstream refers to now. Those kind of girls come with a little something different. Oh, License to Ill. You're right, Adam Smith. You know what I meant. Okay. Title. It's still Christmas in Ukraine. We mentioned it earlier. They still got gifts coming. They get some brand new tanks. Brand new M1A1 Abrams tanks. Here. Ukraine, you know why? Because you deserve it. Because you're cool. Because you're helping us clean our money. Harry Chillhanger, thank you again. Digital Underground made Tupac. Pac was a dancer. He was a background dancer for Digital Underground. And I don't remember something happened, somebody got sick or something, but he got a chance to get on the mic. And then after that, they were like, oh, well, he's going to be famous. Just grab them in the biscuits. Oh, that song. Yeah, he was an old backup dancer. Brenda W33, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Miss. Wait, what? Well, hold on a second. Spunberry65 says, wait until Russia captures Abrams. They can't. You name a container, a facility, or whatever that can hold Stacey Abrams. Name it. Tony Hannafin, I'll get one tomorrow, man. I got you. It's just that so many things have been happening. I have so much to talk about that I want to get it all in, in the podcast, live stream, whatever the fuck you want to call this. But I'll get one, Tony. Thanks for asking, man. Aaron M, Beat Nuts. Watch out now. One of my favorite songs is No One's Ready to No Escaping This. That's the name of the song. No escaping this. No one's ready to deal with us. Yeah, that was tight. And what's the other one? You're the best there is. Psycho Les. Juju. Go kill everybody at work and take the day off. That's a tight. Psycho Les. Juju. Hold on a second. Playing Nerf battles outside of my studio. Get. J954, thank you again. JG Digital Underground was in that Dan Aykroyd movie. That's right. Was it Nothing But Trouble? I don't know if I got the movie right, but yeah, I remember that. So right. Scott Calais, thank you, brother. He says, do you know that Tupac's mom, when she got punished when they came sitting in a corner and read the Hold on. Do you know that Tupac's mom, when he got punished, when they were sitting in the corner and she would read the Wall Street Journal to him? That's punishment. I can see how it'd be punishment for a kid because that's boring as shit. But he probably learned something. His mom also smoked crack. It was so weird in that movie, Dear Mama. So even though you were a crack fiend mama, you were always a black queen mama. I didn't know that crackheads and queens could occupy the same space. Anthony DeRosa, yeah, Jurassic 5 Tribe. What's his name? I never liked Q-Tip's voice. It just sound never liked that shit. But Vibrant Thing, that's a tight ass song. Spunbang 65, thank you. Let's start negotiations with Putin. Biden isn't going to. Well, I mean, if you're sitting across the negotiation table, or any table for that matter, from Biden, where's your motivation to negotiate? Like, you would come in, it's not a negotiation if you come in and just get your way. There has to be some pushback in a negotiation. Negotiation means a back and forth of some type. I don't feel that Biden could muster the mental capacity to put up a fight or to negotiate, to put up an argument. Like Putin would come in and say, hey, this is what I want. I want A, B, and C. You give it, yes? Sure. Sure, buddy. That's pretty much it. Case closed. Is that a negotiation? No. Okay, Biden, I collect ball of 8-year-old girls' hair from head. I give to you. Give me everything I want. Yes? Of course. Just let me see it. That's not a negotiation. That's some guy walking into a room with another guy and telling him what he's going to give him. That's it. So yeah, maybe we should take the reins. Maybe we should, take the car keys, so to speak. You've had enough. Hey, Grandpa, come on. Don't drive. You can't drive. Come on. Give me those keys. We'll do it. And Spunbring, how about this? No bullshit at all. If we could send you to negotiate in his place, I would totally be down for that. Totally be down for that. You would be a better negotiator than Biden's pervertus. And I know nothing about you, but I can tell you can write a sentence. So that already puts you miles ahead of him. My daughter, she's 11. She has a better grasp of public speaking and sentence writing than he does. She reads great. She reads way better than Biden. Way better. Would you guys be mad if they announced, instead of sending Biden to negotiate with Putin, we've sent an 11-year-old girl? You'd be like, okay, give her a chance. Give her a chance. I mean, compared to him, come on. You'd be like, hey, go ahead, little girl, get up there and give him the business. Harry Chillhanger, thank you again. Biden started the war in Ukraine, so why he be in charge of negotiations? True. That would be a conflict of interest. He wouldn't show up with our best interest in mind, our best interest at heart. How can you say that the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue would not have our best interest at heart? But he works for us. He's an American citizen. I know. J954, thank you again. Hardest battle rap: Nas, Ether, Am, Nail in the Coffin. Whoo-wee. Well, Nas definitely had the better opponent. But shit. I would have to go Nas, Ether, because I think Nas' Ether was more serious. Eminem, because of his lesser competition, he wasn't taking it as seriously. He was like joking. What do you say? He told him, then again, you'd finally get your wish. I'm trying to think of the line. Said something like, because Benzino came out with two diss songs before he came out with Nail in the Coffin. And he said, so Benzino said something, I'll throw you over the balcony, something like that. And he says, Eminem said, he's all, something, throw me and you'll fall with me and then we'll both be history. But then again, you finally get your wish because you'll be all over the street like 50 Cent. Meaning when he falls and hits the streets, he'll be all over the streets like 50. He wants to be like 50. So I think Eminem wasn't taking it as seriously. I think if Benzino had any lyrical prowess, that Eminem would have came a lot harder at him. So I'll go Ether. But Nail in the Coffin, that song's tight. He said nobody, because Benzino's a little older, so I think he's making fun of me. So nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap. Nope. I'm gonna listen to that one too. And I did yesterday. I did listen to Aretha Franklin, Doobie Brothers, Skee-Lo. What a trip down memory lane. I made my kids listen to early 90s R&B to and from her dance class. Aaron M. Eminem blows cack. Well, we're talking about this is a much younger Eminem before he injected the woke poison into his little veins. Anders Hagberg, again, thank you. Can you get a shout out to my son, Kevin Hagberg, who's soon going to be 19, my big boy? Any advice for a boy that age? Anything goes. Oh boy. Well, first of all, happy birthday, man. 19, weird age. It's not 18. You're an adult. It's not 21. You can drink. I don't know what it is in Sweden, but out here, it's 21 to drink. So 19 is weird. It's an in-between age, 19, 20, nothing special. But I say this to you, man. Treat your life like a plate of food, like a dinner plate when you were a kid. Eat your vegetables first, meaning get the hard shit out of the way first, man. While your friends are out there fucking around, I know it sounds fun. Let's party, the girls, all that shit. I know your downstairs brain is taking over. Hey, man, fuck that work. Let's go. I get it. The small head wins a lot. Try to fight it. Handle your business now. So later, and you got plenty of time, man. It's so messed up to be that young and be short-sighted. You can't help it. It's hard for you to see the future because you're so young, but you have a lot of time. Okay? Life is too short. Bullshit. Life takes forever. Talking 85, 90 years. That's a long time. You got time to fuck around. You got time to do those other things your friends are doing right now. Handle your business now, young Kevin. The ladies will still be there. Don't worry about it. The parties will still be there. Whatever you're into, whatever is distracting you from your goals and what you should be doing, it'll still be there. All right? Handle your business, man. And number one, listen to your father. There is no man on this planet who loves you as much and has your well-being at heart than your father. He has been where you are trying to go. He knows the ins and outs. He's made the mistakes. He's given you the blueprint. All right? Listen to your father, man. He's going to tell you all the right shit. You got your homie. Oh, man, I'll never fuck your homeboy. He'll probably let a girl come between you, some money come between you. Fuck him. Your father, man, he'll always have your back. You can always go to your dad when you have a problem in the world. Always. He'll never tell you wrong. He'll always tell you the right thing. So I say those two pieces of advice, man. Get your work done now. All right? Everybody else is skipping to the good shit. I want to eat my dessert. Fuck that. Dessert will be there. Eat those peas and the broccoli, those Brussels sprouts, all that nasty shit. Do it now. Because when you do, all your other friends are going to be like, oh, shit, I need to do this. You've already done it. It's time to put your feet up and relax. Handle your business. Listen to your father, and you will be fine. So, Christmas in Ukraine still. I know here it's January. But back in Ukraine, it's still Christmas because they still got gifts coming. Also, Commiefornia, my shitty home state. Daddy's mad, so be careful. Daddy's upset. Daddy Newsom is pissed because these damn mass shootings are, guess whose fault? Guess whose fault? And wait a minute. No. You can't say the shooter. You can't say it's the shooter's fault. You can't say that he made that decision and decided to do that himself. You can't say that. That's a wrong answer. So throw that one. You can't say that. So if it's not, Dank Bud says the white man, kind of yes, but which white man? What white man do you think he's going to blame this on? Not himself. I know it's his state, his policies, his laws that he fucking jammed through. But it's not him. It's not Gavin Newsom's fault. And it's not the shooter's fault. So whose fault is it? I see some right answers in here. Dank Buds. No. Not the straight white man. Even though the white man he's blaming is a straight white man. But you got to be more specific than that. Brenda W33, the right? More specific. It's one person. I guess you could say he's the head of the right. Dark Shadow 1993, white man with an AR-15. Close. You guys are so close. I wish this was a game of horseshoes or hand grenades. You guys would be all over it. Close. Libby Ann, white supremacist? Almost the white supremacist. The white supremacist from which all white supremacists descend. Who is it? All right, guys, I'll give you the answer. Trump, of course. But he doesn't say that, but he says elected politicians who use terms like the China virus. Well, who else said that? And you know why he called it that? The same reason they call it the Spanish flu, because it came from, never mind. Tehran Isaac, David Duke-esque, certainly, probably related. You let them tell the story. Jenny N, Trump and a gun. Ooh, that's the only thing that would make them have like that. The only thing that would make them come harder was if Trump himself shot those people. They couldn't handle it. They'd pass out. They'd pass out from that orgasm. If Trump, oh man, if they could shape the world, if they could make things happen, they would make Trump shoot those Asian people. Oh my, could you? Trump shot him himself. Remember those female robots in what was that? It's a damn Mike Myers movie. Austin Powers. Remember there was they short circuited, all the sparks started coming out. That would be them. Trump shot him. Dark Shadow 1993. Trump with a black AR-15. That's the only reason they don't like AR-15s is because they're black. If you painted them all white, they wouldn't even see them. They're all AR what? I don't even. What's that? But it's big, it's black, and it's scary. And that's what they hate most, other than us. They hate all of us. If you're a taxpayer, American taxpayer, they hate you. Who they hate more? The black ones. Ivan Adams, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time and like your down here. Big old black. Not my daughter. You better get on away from around here, you big black AR-15. You ain't gonna have my daughter running around here, bunch of little mixed AR-15s running around here. Get on, go on, get, boy. Don't come around here unless you're a good old self-respecting white AR-15. Again, press or type stop in the comment section when I start lying. You press stop. If I see the stops coming up, I'll know. Okay, stop lying. Harry Chillhanger, thank you again, man, for the Twompski. Guns aren't the problem. People are. What the fuck are you talking about, Harry? You haven't learned nothing. It's the gun, man. Montana has more guns than California and New York, and we don't shoot each other. Well, you haven't gotten the right guns yet. If you guys get the right guns up there, and don't load them. They load themselves. Just put the bullets next to them. The gun will hop up. Put a camera in there because you got to be gone. It's like the light in the refrigerator. You close it. Is the light always on or only when I open it? But when you leave the room and you look at the camera, you're going to see that gun hop up and go. It's going to walk over there. It's going to poop out its magazine. It's going to load it up. Right back. It's going to put the magazine back in. Then it's going to hop down from the table and start looking for people to shoot. Little guns going around. I see one of these fucking humans. He's one of these humans. That's your gun. You guys didn't know that? Because they're stupid. They're so dumb. Like, you taxpayers are like so dumb. You didn't know that? Get with it, people. Get with it. That's right, authentic. No fucking mulatto guns here, man. Not my daughter. Go on, get. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Can they be helped? J. Poe says, pointing a cam at mine the other night. It did not sprout legs and get up and walk out the door. It didn't? Well, you got to get the right gun, J. Poe. You got the wrong shit. You get the right gun, you put the bullets next to it, I guarantee that thing will hop up and kill the nearest human being. That's what they do. That's why they call it gun violence. Gun violence. The gun is the source of the violence. It's in the title. Erica by Da Vinci, once again, girl. Sitting in the C note section all by herself. Don't let her be alone. Thank you very much. She says, JG, you and your big old interpretations, I'm dying. Well, hell, man. Oh, thank you, Erica. Erica by Da Vinci. It's these damn guns. And apparently I'm in no position to judge or anything like that because I have had, you guys seen me multiple times. I have my Glock 17 in here. I have my Glock 21 in here. And I loaded them and sat them right here. They didn't jump up and shoot me because I don't have the right guns. So don't think I'm judging you. I don't have the right guns either because mine won't jump up and shoot me either. I got the shotgun in there. She won't do it either. Yeah, I said she. That's Big Bertha. All right. I call it, actually, no, I call that, that's my Stacey Abrams. You don't want me to pull her out. When she gets to talking, there's problems. But that one won't hop up and shoot me either. Son of a bitch. What? Chopper says his guns are inanimate objects. Get the fuck out of here. That means that they're not living and they don't move. Are you sure? I got to get my guns from where you get your guns. I think I did get my guns from where you get your guns, because mine just lay here and don't do shit either unless I pick them up and make them. Lazy ass guns. Oh, lazy ass gun. Man, those people suck. Why do those people suck so bad? Why do they get to suck and move up in the world? Why do they get to suck ass and move up in the world? You can't suck ass at your job, can you? Are you allowed to suck ass at your job and get promoted? Johnson, come into my office. Yes, sir. Johnson, I notice here you've been a complete piece of shit all quarter. Time for you to get that corner office. Don't work that way, does it? Do it. Don't fucking work that way. Do it. No, you suck. You go. But when you're in politics, and don't get enough. Actually, it don't even matter. Federal, state. If you suck, you will ascend. Period. GS at Jericho Green. What do you think of the Damar Hamlin conspiracy theory? I talked about that yesterday, man. I'm open either way. If you tell me that fool died on the field that day and this is some body double, I believe it. Because I went over here. Check out the video from yesterday, man. I went over it. The new pictures, him standing there with his heart sign in front of a mural of him, but not showing his face. And is it a conspiracy theory? It's not a conspiracy theory if it's true. J954, thank you again. My MP5 never shot anybody. Now, as for me, well, therein lies the problem. Your thought process is all fucked up. You aren't the problem, J954. Your MP5 is. It's the problem. Gun violence, guys. Gun violence. Hello. Get rid of the guns. Get rid of the violence. Mike Tyson the second. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Get rid of the guns. Get rid of the problem. And that's another thing that old angry California daddy was talking about. He was talking about how America has the most guns and the most shootings, the most gun violence. Well, I mean, that makes sense. If you have more guns, more people are going to get shot. But what he failed to mention, and not that he doesn't know it, he knows it. Willful ignorance. He knows it. But America also has way more people than a lot of countries do. Because you want to compare America to some little tiny European country where one of our states has more people than their entire country. One of our states has a larger GDP than that entire country. It's different. If you're cooking for 4 people or cooking for 400, it's different. So yes, we're going to have more things. We have more people, you jackass. We have 325 million people in this country. Probably more. I'm just talking about the counted ones. We got a lot of folks here. Jackass. Authentically Kennedy. Don't lie. Okay, Authentically Kennedy. But she says 100% the security guards at Gavin's estate have guns. How could you say that? That's implying that they care more about their safety than ours. So you're telling me, Authentically Kennedy, that they want to take our guns, but they're going to keep theirs? I don't think so. They love us. They would never do that to us. Our state and federal governments would never do anything to harm us. They would never lock us down. They would never stop our economy. And they would never try to make us put diapers over our face so we can breathe in our own CO2. That's what they would never do. Psych. Matthew Quinlan, Jericho, I just had my third 24-hour ban on YouTube in 4 days. Anyone else? Good job, man. It's a badge of honor. I got kicked off for a week a few months ago for the, 5th or 6th time. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, authentically, Kennedy. That's why I have the best comment section on the internet, on the dadgum interweb. Because people here, when they're wrong, they're big enough to admit their mistakes, and that's how we grow. Authentically Kennedy came back and said, you know what? You're right. I sound like such a Nazi, racist, transphobe. Gavin for president 2024 bombs away America. Thank you. See that? We call that growth. Authentically Kennedy. You don't get that in other chat rooms, chat sections, comment sections, whatever the fuck this is. This is the only place you're going to find that. This is the only place where you can grow. Mopar girl, thank you again. Gun violence. My Walther CCP has never acted alone. Say that. Okay. Hey, gun violence. What the fuck? My Walther CCP has never acted alone, eh? It was always with me, fucker. Y qué, fool? Pero because my cuete doesn't act alone. Fucker needs me. J954, thank you again. Never ever surrender your firearms. Look at Poland, Australia. Do not comply. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That's unique to us, man. I was shout out to my man Gian. I was on his live stream yesterday, or his Instagram live. And Brian King B. Falcon, is that true? He says 500 people in here and 29 likes. Come on, guys. Take that finger, take your finger out of wherever it is now, your nose, somewhere else. Hit that like button, and then you can put it back wherever it was. Okay? That's all I'm asking, man. Just hit that like button. Pull it out. Whatever. And hit that like button and then reinsert. Aaron Thomas has 213 likes on his end. That's still half. That's still less than half the people in here. Come on. Come on. Aaron M says 80% of Americans are poked. Going to be hard to fight a war when everyone is fucked up. Well, those are the people you want fighting with you anyway. Go get your blood clotted. Yeah, your blood clot. That used to mean in Jamaica, that means something different. In America, that means you got the poke, your blood clot. Your blood clot. Franco Phillips says, I like you, Jericho. I like you too, man. As much as I know about you, I like you too. Anthony DeRosa says 75% of the world is poked. Shit. That's a lot. But I mean, what do you expect after a campaign like that? Just imagine if all of the entities and the groups and the corporations and everything banded together behind one common cause. Imagine what they could do. Imagine the change they could affect if they all got together for one cause. Imagine what would happen if they all got together and said, I want these people to get poked. Then that's going to result in 75% of the planet getting poked. Shit. Keith Stewart says, okay, my finger was so warm. Put it back, Keith. Take it out. Like button. Right back in there. Shouldn't take that long. Shouldn't take that long, but I thank you for doing it, Keith. I thank you for pulling yourself out of your comfort zone or out of a certain level of comfort and helping me out. Thank you. Matthew Quinlan, population control. Why would they do that? That would require them to see us as non-human. To exterminate a group of this size, you have to view them as non-human. How many ants have you killed? How many times have you seen a trail of ants coming from outside into your house and you grabbed that aerosol can of death and ready to pawn those little bastards? In your life, you probably killed thousands of ants. Thousands. But why? Why is it easy to do? If you saw a line of 1,000 puppies coming in your house, you wouldn't spray them with Raid, would you? No, because they're tiny. They're tiny. They're not human. That's why. So why couldn't they do that to us? Would they view us as tiny and not human? You mean they wouldn't take some can of death and spray us with it? None the miser. Eat the ants. Oh, all right. Get them off the floor and, maybe then eat them, but don't eat them off the floor. I don't want you guys on the floor licking your floor. Don't do that. Ingrid De La Rosa, that's right. 60% of the time, it works every time. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, that's exactly what I said, Brian King B. Falcon. Ask your mother. Jeez, what is wrong with these kids? That's authentically Kenny. That's exactly what I said. Damn. I do this every day. I'm in the same spot every day. You know what I'm doing. And you call me and ask, can you go to the store? That's not important enough to pull me away from my work. You little so and so. If you have kids, you understand. And she called me twice, guys, twice. So as a parent, when you're doing something important and you know that they know you're doing something important, what's going to go through your mind if they call you twice? Must be important. Something's probably wrong. Eric T says, JG Pizza's here. Time to industry. Hey man, I know my place in the world. I know I'm not above fresh pizza. So you do your thing, man. I get it. I get it. Go ahead. Anyway, Mandy Westcott. She says, I told you before, lock mine in the closet while she's listening. At least give him some water and treats, Mandy, before you close them in the closet. I'm not saying don't close them in there. I get it. I want to close mine in the closet too. But at least, maybe water, bag of snacks or something. Derek Molino, my 11-year-old does the same, right? Like they have amnesia. You forgot where I'm at 1 o'clock every single day? My goodness. Spunberry65 says I should call the top chat once a show. That's something to think about. Maybe not every show, but yeah, it's a good idea. But how do I know you guys aren't gonna say some weird fucked up shit on here? Well, that means I would have to trust you. You can trust me, but can I trust you? Huh? J954, thank you. Off topic. I believe me, I've grown to know that if J954 has a message, it's probably off topic. And that's fine. Off topic, JG. Sicario is a dope movie, 1 or 2. Ooh, man, I'd have to say they're two separate movies. They're two different movies. Some of the same characters, but I think they're different. In the first one with what's her name, Emily something, Emily Blunt, was that her? I think it was more about her and her learning the ins and outs of what they do. And remember, she hooked up with that guy, and he turned out to be like a bad guy who was hired to, create a relationship with her and get close enough to kill her. So I think that was a different movie. The second one, it's more about Benicio del Toro's character and him protecting that girl and shit. So both good movies, man. I wouldn't be mad at either one of those. Sicario or whatever the second one was called. Harry Chillhanger, thank you again for the Hamilton, man. He says, be a salty pureblood. Man, I'm glad. More and more shit we hear. I mean, we've all heard about these people dropping dead, young people. I think a Fox newscaster dropped. All these athletes keep dropping these young people, these models, these actors and stuff. We know what's up. And maybe they're not all dying for that, but my goodness, when's another time that we've seen this? It's not a coincidence. Again, remember all the world powers getting together for one common cause, and now you have all this shit happening. It just makes me glad that I didn't do it. It makes me even more glad, even more happy that I didn't have my kids get it. because I couldn't live with the fact that I made them get something that affects them for the rest of their life. And again, if anybody in here got your kids vaxxed or yourself vaxxed, that's you. We don't have the same address. I do what I think is good for my family. You do what you think is good for yours. That's it. But that's what I think. Raquita Johnson, what up, dude? Peace to you as well. Peace to you as well. Gregory Von Hoffen says, I dropped a deuce. Good, man. You should every day. Do it every morning. Get up, drop that like clockwork. Mental Meta's wife. You're a good parent, JG. That's the least I could do. My kids didn't ask to be here. So that's the least I could do, but thank you. Gregory Von Hoffen again. Hope you had a good deuce. Says tennis in Australia, the females in one day could not finish their matches. I saw something about that. And you see this shit everywhere, man. You see this shit everywhere. All around the world, these people. Every time you go down your damn feed, fucking this person, so-and-so, 28 years old, 27 years old, 47 years old, dead. Fuck. I mean, my goodness. I mean, shit, guys. That shit's crazy, man. It really is. And I feel bad for the people who were in a position where you're going to lose your job if you don't do this, or you're going to lose access to something if you don't do this. I knew people who worked for a very prominent hospital that were told you got to get this or you're fired. And one group of them did, or one of them did. Actually, two of them did, and then one of them didn't. She walked away. She's like, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm out. And it takes something. It takes something to do that. It takes something to stare in the face of losing something, whether it be your job or whatever, and say no. It takes something in you to stand up and do what is right or what you feel is right. That's some real shit. Like people who go out on their own and start their own business, that takes a leap of faith. And it also does in the face of some bullshit like that, some man-made, government-made bullshit that we should have never had to deal with. You remember that shit? You remember that old, feeble, liver-spotted, mush-mouth, oatmeal brain, duck-feeding, child-sniffing, China business-dealing asshole got up there and said, my patients are wearing thin? I had to look behind me like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, old man? I will 1-inch punch you in your chest and you will turn to fucking dust. Who the wearing thin? Let them wear out. What are you going to do? But for them to talk to children like that. Your mother comes in the room and says, quiet down. My patients are wearing thin. You don't tell it. What the fuck do you mean wearing thin, bitch? What are you going to do to me? The nerve. The nerve. We care about your health. We care about your health. And to show you how much we care, we will give you 1 year free McDonald's meals. That's how much we care about your health. The Mayor de Blasio of New York shithole, sat there on TV eating French fries, saying, if you get this poke, we will give you free French fries. Everybody knows growing up in school, at the top of the pyramid, the food pyramid, or I should say, at the bottom of the, wait, hold on. Let me get this right. Because I ain't seen a food pyramid since I was in 5th grade. Food pyramid. Here we go. So yeah, at the bottom of the food pyramid is where you would find French fries, McDonald's, and Krispy Kreme donuts. Because that's what you're supposed to be having most of, kids. You shithead. Authentically Kennedy says it's now called my plate in school. What's wrong with the pyramid? The fucking Egyptians got mad. The ancient Egyptian says, hey, that's cultural appropriation. Call it something else. Probably. Just like kids don't sit Indian style anymore. You know why they call it Indian style? Because that's the style the Indians sat in. No more. It's crisscross applesauce. Big Hoss says Mickey D's fries suck now. Well, you could have got a year's supply of those sucky fries, Big Hoss. Just get that juice in your arm, put some fries in your belly. TMW 24/7 TV. That shit does burn my boxers thinking about that old fuck saying that bullshit. Yeah, my patients are wearing thin. Well, what are you gonna do? Don't talk to me like that. Nobody should talk to me like that. You know why? Because I'm grown. And I pay taxes to your bitch ass. Too many of them, I might add. For you to turn around and say, my patients are wearing thin. You killed your grandma. He said, you see that empty table at your breakfast, that empty seat at your breakfast table? You did that because you didn't get poked. You killed your damn grandma. You walked in there and put a pillow over that old lady's face. That's what you did. Because you won't get the poke. Just get it. You'll be fine. He said if you get it, you'll be fine. You won't get the sweet and sour sniffles. And you won't transmit it to anybody else. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. But here, let's get to what California's angry daddy said. Amanda Mitchell, Megan McGlover did a video on that. Megan's my girl. Let me shoot her a text message. What up? What up, Megan? What you been up to? But speaking of politicians chastising, because, you know, as an adult, you love to get chastised, right? You love for another adult to talk to you like you're a snot-nosed punk. I love it. But let's see. So I got it here. They sent it here. No, it's over here. It's under my stories. Was it from yesterday? Damn it. Let's see. I can find it on YouTube, but I thought I had it on my stories. YouTube. Let's see. Okay. Shit up here. Here it is. Oh, he's angry. And he's saying a bunch of shit. But there's something at the 21 minute and 26 second mark that I want you guys. That's what I want you to hear. You fucking punk. You fucking punk. Let's see. Let's see, hold on. See, man, this shit. Hold on. God, shut your punk ass up. I can't stand that motherfucker. I got it right here. You just have to hear the audio. Good for you. You won't have to hear his fucking or see his face. That's cool. Lucky you. Text message. There it is. Bitch ass.
And if I seem passionate and intense about it,
oh, here it is.
Farm workers say today.
There it is. Punk bitch. Hold on, you're going to hear him say, and let's see, I get it closer than that. Okay, what you're going to hear him talk about is how he's getting angry. He's mad. He's like, if I'm sounding like this, it's because I'm mad. And you don't want to get Newsom mad because then he might fuck your wife. So here we go. What do you got to say, punk? Oh, you know what? Here.
Battery 80%. Connected to Jericho's S20.
Boom.
He purports to lay claim to care about. And if I seem passionate and intense about it, it's because I'm damn sick and tired of this. I'm sick of this. I don't want to ever see this again. I don't want to see you again. In this condition. I'm serious. I'm not making this up about all these damn notes. How many of these?
Hold up, guys. Hold up. Who's that sound like? Oh, I'm mad. I'm sick of it. No. I'm sick of it. I'm being serious. Who's that sound like? Whose job does he want? I mean, I'm just saying he sounds like somebody we know.
To lay claim to care about.
Uh-huh.
And if I seem passionate and intense about it, it's because I'm damn sick and tired of this.
Damn sick.
I'm sick of this. I don't want to ever see this again. I don't want to see you again. In this condition. I'm serious. I'm not making this up about all these damn notes. How many of these governors have you seen doing the same damn dance we're doing here today?
I'm not making up these numbers. How many of these damn governors you see do the same damn? Do regular people talk like this? Okay, could I sound like them? Let's see, blue collar. How does my housekeeper talk? Or Juan, who does my grass? How do they talk? They say they cuss a lot. Okay, damn. I'll say damn. I'm sorry, damn, guys. See, it rubbed off on me. Damn. I'm sorry, I was talking like Biden. I meant to be talking like Newsom. It's just that they both sound so much alike. I'm serious. I'm serious. They sound similar because Gavin Newsom's vocal cords are scorched because when he goes to visit his aunt Nancy in hell, it scorched his vocal cords. It's not his fault. But he says he's sick of it. He's damn sick of it. Uh-oh. I'm damn sick. Oh, wow. He's damn sick, guys. And he's not, hey, he's being serious. He's not lying about these numbers. Brian King be fucking Malibu Gavin. Yeah, they both have the same crotch. Kendall, Newsom, same crotch. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you guys something. And I don't want you to think these are empty words. I don't want you to think this man is up here just talking. He cares about California and he cares about Californians. So don't get it twisted. Don't think this man's up here just blowing hot air, blowing smoke up your California ass crack. Let's see. Type this in real quick because I'm gonna show you. I'm sick and tired of these little remarks. Oh, Newsom, you pussy! You're the devil. No. Hold on a second. Bam. See. Hold on now. I got lazy with my typing. Let me type what I want. Click. Sound like I'm sitting Morse code. Oh, man. So I'd rather read the article than just tell you about it, but I'll do what I got to do. Oh, well, anyway, I couldn't find it in here, but I will tell you that That's what it is. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, let's see. So basically, the shooter in the Half Moon Bay shooting, the one who went to two separate mushroom farms and mushroom plants and shot 7 people total, shot and killed 3 people at one, shot and killed 4 people at the other. All of his victims were Mexican because it's a mushroom farm and it's California. So that's who the majority of the victims were, if not all of them. But the man was upset about some Chinese people who were in a shipping container. They were living inside of a shipping container. So what Gavin Newsom thought was the best idea was to put them up in hotels in Half Moon Bay. Now, if you're not from here and you think Half Moon Bay, that sounds like a really nice place. That's because it is a really nice place and it's a really expensive place. So these Chinese immigrants, stowaways, whatever you want to call them, they get to be in hotels that we probably couldn't afford to stay in. J Po, no shiitake. Stop it. Stop. You guys get played real quick. I tell you that much. You guys turn on a dime. 1 minute you're good. The next minute you're play as shit. That's what I like about you. So that's cool. And I was just thinking, well, how long are these people going to stay there? And how much is it going to cost? And these are questions that Gavin never considered. Why? Because he's not paying for it. That's right. Captain Kronos, China. Isn't that nice? That is fucking awesome. No. We're not gonna send you back to where you came from so they can pay for you. No, we will. And if you're a hotel owner or a B&B, bed and breakfast or something, and you own one of these places, that's the first person you want to take up the rooms is a bunch of Chinese immigrants that were staying in a shipping container. Because you're going to get your money from the government quick. Right? The government's good about paying you on time or early. And of course, those people, they know exactly how to behave in a nice hotel. Cocksucker. That motherfucker, man, I'm telling you, I cannot fucking stand Gavin Newsom. What a piece of shit. And again, I blame California women's vaginas. You guys can talk shit about men's penises being in control. Well, sometimes women's vaginas are in control. Sometimes your Penelope looks up and says, sometimes the downstairs lips tell the upstairs lips, go ahead and vote for him, girl. He's fine. Listen to the way he talks. Look at him. His suits, his hair. He's fine. Girl, vote for him. And you wake up with the pen in your hand. Oh, shit. Who did I vote for? Penelope. You guys did that. Just like if there was some woman running for office and she was beautiful with big old titties and she wore low-cut stuff all the time, you're going to get some of that male vote. Well, here comes some of that equality. The California women's vaginas did this to us. Oh, look at the way he's so eloquent. Oh, look, he's so hot. We got this fucking idiot. Willing to can't sell us down the river quicker. We're in a boat headed down the river. We're going down Schitt's Creek, and Gavin Newsom is strapping rocket boosters to the back of that boat. Get down there quick. Get down Schitt's Creek, California. But Gavin, you're supposed to be stopping us from going down Schitt's Creek. He's like, hell no, Schitt's Creek signed my paycheck. Go Schitt's Creek. So Gavin is team Schitt's Creek. Fucking bastard. Oh. How's this for some weird shit? This is fucking weird. And I'm so glad it happened. So glad it happened. So I talked about a situation a couple months ago where this young man was a quarterback, or he was either a quarterback or prospect, but he was, well, I think he was a high school student. And he was going to go to Florida, the University of Florida, the Gators, fucking Gators, man. And he made the mistake of filming himself in his vehicle, rapping along with a song. And you know, there's words they got in these rap songs. Well, there's not words, there's one word that they have in these rap songs that not everybody is allowed to partake in. You know, I know you bought it. You purchased the music. It's yours. But you can't say what you want. Okay? So he recorded himself in his car rapping, and he said the N-word. Big fucking deal. I'm sure the song was riddled with it, but you can't do that. Okay? Some people can, but not you. Not you. White boy. So he gets in trouble. Of course, Florida doing their best to be a woke bitch. They pull the scholarship from the little kid. He's like 17 or 18. So now this boy can't go to the college that he wanted to because he was singing the words to a song that somebody else wrote. They thought it was okay to say it, but he can't for some stupid reason. So it says a QB who lost scholarship from Florida for using the N-word receives offer from an HBCU. What? 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 That's right. You find an article here. How about that? Good for him. But an HBCU, and if you don't know what HBCU stands for, Historically Black College University, that's what it stands for. So that means predominantly black school is what this young man is going to be or where he's going to be attending. That is fucking crazy. So it says Marcus Stokes, former Florida quarterback, commit, meaning he was going to go there, whose scholarship was pulled due to racial slur against HBCU offer. Now, if you read that title, you would think that, for using a racial slur, so he yelled it to somebody, or he said it to somebody, or some shit like that. No, he was just rapping along to a song that a black person wrote. My question is, why would the black person be using that word? Not him. That word wasn't aimed at him. That wasn't aimed at his people. That word wasn't for him. That word was for us. So why would we be saying it? I'm not worried about anybody else. That's terrible too. But there's an extra layer of fucking stupid when we would use that word. Now, I'm not saying not to use it at all, because there are certain times to use that word when you're describing that kind of person. And you've heard me say this before if you've been with me for any length of time. People who say that, we took that shit and made it a term of endearment, that's fucking retarded. Come up with a new word. The N-word is filthy, disgusting, and vile. That's the word you pick to turn around and say to each other to be nice. So he got in trouble for uttering the word, and a HBCU said, boy, get your talented ass down here. So it sounds to me like that school wants to win. Sounds to me like that school ain't about no bullshit. It just wants to win. He must be a good quarterback. Says back in November, the University of Florida withdrew its scholarship offer from four-star quarterback Marcus Stokes after video emerged of him singing song lyrics that contained the N-word. Just months later, Stokes received an offer from the HBCU program, Albany State. Stokes committed to the Gators in July 2022, but the school, and he says, of course, he made the mistake. It's not his fault. I don't fault him for this because he's 17. Who knows the adults who should know better, who are around him that told him to do this? He says, I deeply apologize for the words in the song that I chose to say. I fully accept the consequences for my actions, and I respect the University of Florida's decision to withdraw my scholarship offer to play football. That's so fucking stupid. But that poor kid, somebody else told him to say that. And you can see it. I deeply apologize for the words in the song that I chose to say. It's a song. Sing that shit. The problem is in putting the word in there, not you saying it. After the incident, most Power 5 teams backed off on recruiting Stokes, but he has received offers from other levels. On Tuesday, Stokes tweeted that he had received a new scholarship offer from Albany State, a Division II HBCU program. So how offensive is it that he said that when an HBCU picked him up or offered? I don't know if he's going to go, but they gave him an offer. In his tweet, Stokes tagged new Albany State head coach Quinn Gray, a superstar at Florida A&M. Gray also went on to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he was hired by the Golden Rams in December. Gray previously worked as an offensive analyst at Memphis, which was one of the schools that originally recruited Stokes. Stokes is a 4-star recruit and the number 24 quarterback in the 2023 signing class. Okay, so number 24. This kid's number 24 in the country, and you passed on him because he was rapping along to a song that some black person wrote. And like I said, back when this story broke, not only is it ridiculous that they would fucking do that, but are you going to give this kid a discount since there's words? He bought the song or he downloaded it or wherever he did. He's obviously, according to them, he's not allowed to say all the words. So does he get a discount? Does he get a white person N-word discount? Since I can't enjoy the whole song, I shouldn't have to pay the whole price. That's what I would be thinking. I bought this and I can't say all the words. Well, you need to give me some of my money back. And if you give me my money back, you give me that discount, I won't say it. You give me the discount, you give me my money back, or don't take it from me in the first place, I won't say it. Fine, deal. But as long as I'm paying full price, you can kiss my ass. I'll say whatever I want. I paid for it, right? Isn't that how things still work? You pay, you can say. We just may. Let's go by the clay. Go by the bay. Play with clay. What do you say? Oh, I love that movie. Authentically Kennedy. Don't say that about YouTube, the YouTube overlords. So I fucking hate YouTube. They won't let me send a super chat. That's fucked up, Authentically Kennedy. You just have to make it really nice and so no one gets offended and use happy words and lots of rainbow emojis. Space Trucking LLC. Thank you for the Twomsky. How goes it, JG? Sending a birthday shout out to me. To you, not me. 46 years on this earth. Got dinner planned. And then lots of weird stuff happening with my fiance immediately to follow. Thanks for all you do, man. Hey, thanks for being here, especially on your special day. Congratulations to you on your upcoming nuptials. Happy birthday. You got dinner planned. Hope you guys make it to dinner. So that's the problem. You got your fiance near you. Sometimes it's hard to get through meals. I understand. But definitely, man, enjoy your day. Enjoy your woman. And do freaky. She said immediately following. So you guys aren't even going to leave the table. Just clear the table off. Just like in the movies, just clear all that shit on the floor. Defile that table. Defile that kitchen table. I'm not coming to eat at your house, Space Trucking LLC. I'll eat standing up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Keith Stewart, which HBCU? Albany State. That's who he got an offer from. So good for him. Good for him. So stupid. Oh, man, that's so dumb. Mark PK. I know a black person who hates that word and will not play if you are black or white and call him the N-word. And I respect that. Remember, Kyrie Irving, he got in trouble. I think he got kicked out of a game. He got ejected from a game because he got pissed at another player who called him Dennis Schroeder. got a little fucking blonde shit in his hair. But he said he used the N-word at him, and then in the game, and he said, "Don't fucking call me that, man." That's bullshit. Good for him. And I think it's weird. You got this younger generation. I was talking to my brother about it. He said the younger generation, you know, they're more and more removed from the ferocity of that word. You know, the further you go back in time, the more weight that word carried, and the more it was supported in society, and it was real bad. So the further you remove from that, you don't understand the gravity of that word, because all you hear it is in songs, or you hear it other black folks saying it to each other. So they see it differently. And I think that's so fucking weird when they're okay with it. They're okay with everybody using that word. And it's just used as and. They just use it so freely. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm not fucking super old. I'm only 42. But I remember white kids calling me that when I was younger. It was never fun. It was never, oh shit, I heard it in a song, or it's cool. No, that word still had some sting to it. That word got a lot of kids' ass whooped when I was coming up. That word is terrible, and it was reinforced in my home. My parents didn't use that shit. When my parents said, "Look at this nigga over here," they were talking about somebody who was fucking up in life, and more importantly, they were telling me, "Don't be like that." I remember my mom telling me, "There's enough sorry ass niggas in the world. I'm not gonna make another one." So when my parents did use it, it was for teaching purposes, which taught me that's a particular kind of person. It's not a word to be used every other word in your sentences. That describes a particular person who is fucking bad. But these kids don't have that. Every other word, like it's nothing. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. Is it their fault? Maybe, maybe not. But that shit was weird. The loyal goose, yeah, she meant that in a different way. Brian King B. Falcon says, these niggas when I'm talking about the left. Exactly the same thing. You're talking about a group of people who are fucking up. So I'm glad my parents didn't raise me to think that word was okay to use all the damn time. I'm glad. I don't like to hear that word. I don't. Whatever. Whatever. It's disgusting. That would be like taking the word rape and using it to describe something else. Like using it to describe regular sex. I'm not even going to go into an example further than that because I don't want to get flagged or some shit. Somebody reports my video. But that would be like taking that word and now it's a term of endearment. Hey, took all the sting out of that word. Now we can say it all the time. No, because that word describes a disgusting act. I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm tripping. But hey, I'll tell you what. Shout out to Marcus Stokes. Good for you. Now, what you need to do is go to that school and hopefully it's in the cards that you get to play at the University of Florida. But even if you don't, man, ball out. Be the greatest quarterback they've ever seen. Make Florida say, damn, we should have took that kid. I know he put out that video, but damn, we should have drafted that kid. We should have took that kid. We should have let him come play for us. Man, fuck that. That's so stupid. But a black kid upload a video rapping the same song, saying the same words that don't mean nothing. It's like that shit pisses me off online. You can't say the F word that's derogatory toward gay people, but I can sit up here and say nigga 1,000 times in one video. Dave Chappelle has a story about that. How when he was doing the Chappelle show, they got the corporate people that go over your lines and shit, and they tell you, "Oh, we can't say this, you can't say that. Maybe change it to this." And the lady called him in the office and said, "Dave," she's like, "You can't say fag." And he go, "Wait, how did he tell the story?" I'm not want to butcher it, but basically, he was like, she said, "You can't say fag," and he's like, "Well, but I said nigga 10 times. You don't care about that?" They didn't care about that. Say that word all you want, but not their golden calf. Don't talk about them. Stupid shit. Hey guys, well, it's time to get up out of here. I got to get ready. I got to go finish watching Man on Fire because tonight, double impact, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll put a link on my YouTube page under community. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. I'm going to do it now so you guys can see it. Huh? You want to see it? You want to see it? Yeah, you want to see it. Boom, there it is. Sharing it right now. Share. Create post. Boom. Just going to put fire emojis, flame emojis. There it is, guys. On my YouTube page. Bam. Man on Fire. Can't wait to go finish watching it again. I've seen it 100 times, but it's a great movie. We're going to be breaking it down tonight. Literally scene by scene. Can't wait. I thank you guys for being here. I thank you for your contribution, your comments, your questions, your supers, whatever, just your time. Even you were just sitting here. Just here, as long as you're here. Thank you. Tomorrow, oh boy, what to talk about? What to talk about? We're going to see. Oh, guys, did you hear about that McDonald's? There's a fully automated McDonald's in Texas. And you go in, there's no people. There's like a robot. Here, let me show you real quick. Let me show you. Hey, let me show you, fucker, before we get out of here, eh? I got to get out here and go kick it with my hyena, eh? With my fucking hyena. I'm going to kick it with my hyena. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Power. Look it up. Boom. Damn. Oh, well. I'll find it here. I got it. Saw a pretty fucked up video about Kennedy. Like it was another angle where it looks like the driver of the vehicle turned around and shot him in the head. Go on my Instagram page under stories. You'll see what I mean. I saw that shit and I was like, I watched it probably 5 times in a row. I was like, what? Damn it. I'll find it. Don't worry. I know whose page it's on. I just got to find it. But it's crazy. You go in there. There are no people. There are no counters. You just go in and like some robot brings you your food. No human interaction. You go through the drive-through, like the window opens and it comes out of this slot, and it just hands you your your food. I'm just like, what? But this is what you get, huh? You wanted your $15 an hour? You want your $20 an hour? This is what you get. It's exactly what you get. Damn it, I can't find it there. Hold on. But this is what happens. These big companies, they can afford to automate. They can afford to do this shit. That's nothing for McDonald's to do that shit. It's a drop in the bucket, man. It's probably saving them money. It's probably saving them money to have robots. I guarantee you it is. Sick leave, HR, sexual harassment training, all this bullshit. They don't got to worry about it. Sexual harassment claims, not showing up to work, fucking in the parking lot, whatever goes on in McDonald's. They don't got to worry about none of that. Man, well, that sucks because it was on somebody's stories on Instagram and they took it down. But yeah, fully automated McDonald's in Texas. That's what's going to happen. You keep forcing people this minimum wage shit. Sounds good. Oh man, minimum wage. We can all live better. I can raise my family of 4 that I shouldn't have flipping burgers. Nope. Nope, not anymore. All that shit will go away. McDonald's will fully automate. They'll probably make more money and not give a shit about any human beings that they're not hiring because our federal government is pushing this shit. Terrible. That's terrible. That's true. Usola Curry. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong, but he says till someone figures out how to give the automation system a porn virus. They probably already have. That would be so funny. Welcome to McDonald's. Hey man, how may I help you? I'm sorry, I can't focus on my order. Can you turn the porno off? Thank you guys. You were great. I was great. We were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.